up there in 3 and not worry about the 7-6 in the run up with the team they don't necessarily want to see 4 or 5.
So be on the opposite side of the bracket of Boston.
That's all management and coaches think about. As a player, you just like.
Okay. I believe we are all set. Got the notification that my stream has begun, so that's always a good sign. Just gotta wait for YouTube Studio. Okay. Look like YouTube Studio is waking up.
Totally understand. Points out.
Wow, Ron Francis stepping away from the Kraken. That's tough. Okay. I believe we are good to go. I see myself, which is always a good sign. Yeah, we're rolling now. What's up, tribe? How we doing? But yep, you already know what time it is, baby. Season's almost over already. Can't believe it. But what is going on? Everybody, just trying to adjust my jersey a little bit. There we go. My eyes bugging me now, of course. All right. What is going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Cleveland Cavaliers live stream, and we have officially reached the final week of the regular season. Game 80 of 82 for the Cleveland Cavaliers. This is the first of 2 games in 3 days against the Atlanta Hawks. This is a big time of the year for the Cavs. They clinched their playoff spot. They clinched home court. So you don't got to worry about falling out of the top 4. But they can jump to 3rd. Now, if they were to jump to 3rd place, which they're technically 2 games back of the Knicks because the Knicks have the tiebreaker. So technically, yeah, they're 2 games back of New York. But if they were to jump to the 3rd seed, they would face the Raptors in the first round, potentially, and then the Celtics in the second round. Of course, the Celtics would face the Sixers, the Magic, the Hornets, whoever, even the Raptors, whoever is the winner of the 7-8 play-in game. Honestly, I would love to see Celtics and Sixers in that play-in, or in that first round. That would be a banger. Because the Sixers would give the Celtics a run for their money with all their good players, if they, are actually healthy and such, if they get past the play-in. Yeah, for the Cavaliers, this is a big game. The Hawks, obviously, they're playing really well. They did lose to the Knicks in their last game, although they almost tied it up. McCollum almost hit a freaking half-court shot. But prior to that, they had won 4 in a row. And, yeah, they're firmly cemented into the bottom half of the bracket in the standings. Now, they do have to fend off the Raptors. So there's that. That's tough. Not to mention the Sixers are there too. And it's important to note, none of those teams play today. Yeah, the Hawks don't have to worry about anything happening today because none of those teams play. The Sixers, the Raptors don't play today. The Magic do. So they got to worry about them at least. They play Minnesota though. I mean, I don't know about Orlando. I don't know about Minnesota. Minnesota probably going to kick their butt. In fact, that game's about to start if it hasn't started already. So that's tough. That's tough, right? The Atlanta Hawks this year, yeah, they had won 4 in a row. In fact, they have won 7 of 9. 7 of 10, really. And they end up with the Cavs and then the Heat. So they ain't out of the woods yet. Now, for this game, of course, injury-wise, Cavs are healthy. Again, only Bryant and Tyson are out. Starting lineups for the Hawks: McCollum, Alexander Walker, Daniels, Johnson, and Okongwu. And then, of course, for the Cavaliers, Harden, Mitchell, Wade, Mobley, and Allen. Betting odds for this game, well, they took them away already. That's a bummer. But yeah, for the Cavaliers, it's Harden, Mitchell, Wade, Mobley, Allen. Oh, dang, I was going to look up the betting odds for this game. Oh, well, who cares? Yeah, Cavs are 4.5-point favorites. It opened up as 2.5. So yeah, Cavs are 4.5-point favorites. The over-under doesn't say the total. And then the money line minus 175. Oh wow, look at that. It came back for me. How about that, huh? ESPN's listening. Over-under 237.5. The money line minus 175 for the Cavs, plus 145 for the Hawks. Thanks a lot, ESPN, for bringing that back for me. I love it. So we are just about ready to get underway. Cavs are wearing their white jerseys. And then, by the way, for the Knicks, they end their season with Boston tomorrow. Ooh, Toronto, and then Charlotte. Oh, boy. All right, we are ready. Just got to get my scoreboard situated here. Get it to where I can get everyone on the court. Okay, let's do this. And then we are underway. Tip is won by the Cavs. Mobley. Over to Allen. Hook shot. Short. And taken away by Atlanta. Remember last year the Cavs had a game against Atlanta on national TV and we smoked them. Remember that game? There's a pull-up is missed. Taken by Allen. No, that's Mitchell. Damn, I am all over the place today. Not locked in. I gotta lock in. Allen up and in, missed it. Okay, there we go. All right. Inside up and another miss. Here comes Mobley. Evan drives inside, kick out. Harden, 3, got it. Yeah, this is the healthiest the Cavs have been, I think, since before that Knicks game. And we know what Knicks game I'm talking about. The last one. Yeah, not the Christmas one. The last one. When we beat the crap out of them. Underneath and a little bit of contact. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Atlanta. Mitchell was questionable heading into this game. As was Jalen Tyson, actually. But then he, I guess, just couldn't quite shake that toe injury. So he's out another game. He could be back by the playoffs, I think. Got to be careful with the toe. As we know with Darius Garland last year. Daniels gives it to Alexander Walker. Goes up. Misses again. Harden with it. Up ahead. Here's Mobley. Yo, and the dunk. Man, he go with the Euro and then the slam. Ooh. And then the other way goes Big O, Kongwu. And it's 5-2 Cavs. This is most likely a playoff preview. Harden fires short. Our Hawks take it back. Here comes Alexander Walker for 3. So both teams have hit a 3 and a 2. And we're tied at 5. Harden. Here's Allen. Harden. Harden against Johnson. Wade back in the lineup. That's good to see. Pull up for 2. No. Wade being back is a sight for sore eyes because his defense is pretty good. We need his size too. Goes up. Bad shot. Taken back by the Cavs. Both teams trying to shake off cobwebs or something here. Mobley working against Johnson. Spin. Kicks it back out. Here's Harden up top. Harden. Drive. Floater is good. Daniels gives it to Alexander Walker. Pull up 2. Too strong. And Mobley comes down with it. And he'll give it to Mitchell. He'll bring it up. Underneath, Allen. This is way in, but he's fouled. 2 shots coming for JA. And I got to move my curtain because my cat, for some reason, sees my freaking curtain and wants to lay on me. And then she runs off because I'm yelling at her, but I'm not really yelling at her. I'm just saying. I mean, damn. Cat, I have my curtains all out of the way. She's got a nice spot by the window to look out. And she purposely tries to lay on the curtains. She's gonna rip the damn thing out of the wall. Come on now. First free throw is good. Free throw number 2 is good too. All right. Kind of interesting how there's nobody in the chat tonight. Usually my Cavs games are popping off. Huh. Oh well. 3 balls missed. Brought down. Here comes Mobley. It's 9-5. And at 9-5. Mobley against McCollum up and in for 2. And Snyder calls timeout. Cavs up 11-5. This is how good the Cavs can be, man. I mean, if they could just stay healthy, this team could be a machine. Just need him to stay freaking healthy. That's the big thing. I need him to stay healthy. All we need is Jalen Tyson back. And we're rolling. Yeah, it sucks that, Thomas Bryant's out. But, he's a backup center. It just sucks because, of course, he gets hurt. But what's up, JoJo from the app? What is this? 247 Sports has partnered with content creator Riley Alberts. So basically, y'all's version of Hayes Fawcett. That's tough. That's tough. 47 Sports swears that they're still relevant, but they're not. Everybody's going to freaking on 3 now. Rocha. You got that much time? 1980s. Yeah, cars were so colorful back then. You had so many different variations of colors. And now cars are mainly 4 main colors. Gray, black, white, and, maybe a red or, blue or something, but those are mainly sports cars. You see sports cars are mainly different colors. Make them look flashy. But, yeah. Team.com has all kinds of stakes. For those who love. Start for the Cavs, though, so far. Got to keep it up. Especially when that bench comes in. This might be the deepest our bench will be. Except for Tyson and Bryant. Everybody else is back. We just need it to stay that way. Like I said, though, the Cavs and the Hawks split their 2 games. The Cavs won their first game, which was the NBA Cup game. And then they lost the second game. That's tough. Yeah, they won the NBA Cup game, I think, earlier this year. November 2nd. They won 117-109. And then in the second game, they lost by 7. 130-123 on the 28th. I did not stream that game.
So I had to do that.
It's the Hawks. From left to right, here's McCollum. McCollum against Harden. Drive. Kicks it out. Daniels. Okongwu misses the 3. Putback misses. And Harden saves it. And now here comes the Cavs. Harden, Mobley. He thought about pulling up there. Wade for three. Got it. Welcome back, Dean Wade. Johnson up top for Daniels. Allen just tried to snatch it, and then Mitchell tried to snatch it. He went for like a lob pass. Allen said, F that. And then he tried to pass it. Oh, Charlie Lindgren's out now? Damn, what the hell, man? Why? I hate when they do that. Games have already started. And oh, by the way, Charlie Lindgren's out. Thanks for telling me. McCollum leaving Daniels wide open for three. And it's 14-8. Here's Harden. Harden to Wade. Tries again. Got it. They call it a 2, but it might be a 3. We'll see what they rule on that one. The announcer said it was a 3. Daniels open. Now. And we got a foul. It's on Mitchell. Loose ball foul. Wade's already got. Yeah, they ruled it a. That's weird. Max Strus enters for Mitchell. He's the first substitution for the Cavs. Johnson. Pull up. Too strong. Allen brings it in with ease. Here's Harden. Oh, yeah. Harden. Turn around. Goes up. Misses. And it's batted away by Allen. Back to Harden. He'll clear it. Harden. Pestered by Daniels. Harden. Now he's got McCollum on him. Harden. Drives. Goes. Oh, nice pass. One hand pass to Strus. No. Then it goes off the top of the backboard. Nothing would have went. Pinball. If that thing still would have went down, but do you even count that? No, you don't count that. It went over the backboard. Here comes Walker. Okongwu. Pick and roll action. Hook shot. Good. So you got Okongwu, Johnson, McCollum, Alexander Walker, Daniels for the Hawks. Looks like Ellis is ready to come in. Allen against Okongwu. Moves up, gets blocked, but a foul. 2 shots for Allen. A lot of people seem to think that Jalen Johnson's emergence is the reason why they got rid of Trae Young. Could be. So here's the first of 2. Fouls on Okongwu. First one is missed. Ellis enters for the Cavs for Wade. And Gabe Vincent comes in for Dyson Daniels. Quinn Snyder, former Jazz coach. And the free throw number 2 is good. So he splits the pair. That'll give Allen 3 points. McCollum over to Johnson. Johnson against Strus. Turnaround jumper. Good. Hand all up in his face, too. 5:33 to go in the first. WNBA draft, April 13th. Here's Allen. Allen against Okongwu. Goes up, and that was an air shot. Like he just lost control of it. He didn't get a full push of it. Johnson up and in for 2. Here comes Ellis. Looks like Mobley is coming back in. He walks to the scorer's table. Merrill. Here's Allen. Allen. Back to Merrill. Merrill. Dancing around. Corner. Strus for a 3 is good. Back comes McCollum, racing right past Merrill, up and in for two. The hell was that defense, Sam? Dude was practically standing still. Come on, bro. What are we doing here? Harden against McCollum. Harden dancing around, drives up. Ah, short. Damn. I thought he was gonna get that off the backboard. McCollum against Allen now. Pull back two. In and out. Wrestled away by Ellis. Up by 5. 4:10 to go. Harden. Drive. Too strong. He just had his own miss. But it goes out of bounds. It'll actually stay with the Cavs. And we got a timeout as we're going to see Mitchell return as well. Probably for Harden, I assume. All right. So yeah, we're getting going here. What's up, Rays? Let's win today. Yeah, I think we're probably going to win today and then lose on Friday because we don't win in Atlanta. It's the last time we even beat them in Atlanta. Genuinely curious. It's been a few years. We just cannot win there. I wouldn't be shocked if we rested guys for that game too. It's not a back-to-back though. There's a day off in between. Not to mention, you're not going to play your starters in that final game against the Wizards. Which is why I'm not going to stream that game, because I'm not going to waste my time watching a bunch of borderline G Leaguers and the backups. I think I did that 1 year and it just was not fun. We'll be live for, a couple of the Guardian games, most likely. Maybe instead. I don't know. See how it goes. And speaking of the Guardians, they won today again. 10-2 over Kansas City. Yeah. Freaking Ana Martinez with a grand slam to put the dagger in the Royals in that series, and that was good. Joey Cantillo was solid. 9 Ks. Looked great. Yeah, pitching looks good for the most part. Didn't even need to use Cade Smith today. That's good. Matt Fusta got the final, 2 innings of work? Like 1 and like a third inning. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all, man. Not bad. Oh joy. What? Masters begin on Prime? Oh, I see. Man, Masters? Thursday and Friday, 1 p.m. Now begins on Prime. Everything's on a damn streaming site now. God, hey, you realize how much money you got to pay to see your teams play nowadays? With all these damn apps that everything's on? Right? Lucky, I guess I could say I'm lucky because I don't know about anyone else's situation. But I'm lucky because I have Peacock and Dish Network yanked NBC stations off my TV for some dumbass reason. Because of course they did. So I've been having to use Peacock to watch the Cavs or whatever, which isn't bad. I like Peacock. Peacock's a solid app. I like their presentation too for the NBA. Just sucks. It's like, of course. So Evan Mobley is back in for Harden, like I figured. And then Mitchell will be coming in as well, I assume. I saw him walk into the scorers table, so. And we're going to see Jonathan Kuminga and Mo Gay in for the Hawks. Here we go. So, yeah. Mitchell is back in with Mobley, Strus, Merrill, and Ellis. Strus? The hell? Mobley is fouled. What the hell is going on with this station? Station's skippy. It's like, hey, yo, what happened to the station? Oh, they had to catch up. Free throw is missed. Let me see if I refresh the page. Gotta maybe refresh the channel. If not, this is gonna be an interesting watch. Okay, we're good now. All right. So Mobley misses, what was it, both free throws? Freaking Evan. 21-16. Okay, we're good now. Here's Johnson against Struess. Goes and he turned it over. Merrill has it, gives it to Struess. Up front, Mitchell comes underneath with the bucket. That's his first make and his first bucket. Here's Johnson. Johnson doubled. He does draw a foul. Foul was on Struess. Just went right against Mo Gay and put it in easy. So 2 shots for Johnson. First foul on Mitchell. First one is good. One more coming up. National TV. Celtics Knicks tomorrow on Prime. Lakers Warriors. And then Friday on Prime, Cavs Hawks again with the Wolves and the Rockets to follow. So free throws are good. Cavs up by 3 now. Well, they just haven't updated the scoreboard. It's 23-18. There it goes. Pull up. Struess is missed. Here's Daniels. Pull up is good. And it's 23-20. That was Kuminga, former Warrior, and then lost the ball out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cavs. 39 to go. Yeah, they must have had technical issues with the scoreboard or something. Yeah. Corey Kispert enters for Jalen Johnson. I think he was in the Trae Young trade. Yeah, he was. Yeah. Wow. Here's the inbound to Mobley. Slips in against Gay. Goes up and got it. Man, when he wants to be, he can be such a force inside. He's got 6. Johnson. Vincent. Pull up 3. Good. Here comes Mitchell against Johnson. I'm saying it's Daniels. Goes up. He lost the ball. You forgot something there, Donovan. Daniels drives. Almost lost it himself. Kuminga to Daniels. Daniels on Struess. Goes up and got it. And we're tied at 25. Classic Cavs. They deflate near the end of a quarter. Mobley. Over to Mitchell. Spins. Drives. Almost lost the ball. Here's Ellis. Goes up. Draws the foul. He'll have 2 shots coming up. Foul is on Gabe Vincent. That's his first. 2 shots coming up for Keon Ellis.
Then a little step to the finish. That's our defenses. The lack of speed to get you in the right position.
First free throw is up and good. 1:37 to go.
Daniels win most improved player and or defensive player of the year. He won most improved. He was first team on defense.
More free throw. And it's up and good. Vincent. Remember, last two games, the Cavs struggled against the Pacers and the Grizzlies, who sported practical G League teams. Then they turned it up in the third and fourth quarters. Might be the case again here. I don't know. It's concerning, though. Pull up is good for Kuminga. 112 and counting. Strus over to Mobley. Drive, Merrill. Nice pass to Mobley. Goes up and he's fouled. It's on Mohamed Gay. And again, two more foul shots coming up. Evan Mobley. Cavs are getting to the line tonight. I like that. They're not just sitting back jacking up shots. First one is good. And we're going to see McCollum return for Gabe Vincent. And Dyson Daniels will take a seat for the Hawks. And we shall find out who's coming in for him here in a second. It'll be Nickeil Alexander-Walker back in.
Thompson's organizational expectations for a young man. Sometimes it just takes a bit more reverse.
One to go. Free throw number 2 is up and good. Altmaier, no visits. Wow. Huh. Here's Kuminga. Step back 2 is good. 44 seconds to go. Here's Ellis to Mobley. Back to Ellis. Back to Mobley. Works inside. And they got a late foul. One free throw is coming up. It's number 2 on Gay.
Too close to the cup. Dribble into a random jump shot. Yeah. 2.2 was clean.
Free throw is up and good. One more foul shot for Evan. 9 points. 3 for 5 from the free throw line so far. He's been struggling with free throws, so this is good for him. And he makes the second. So there you go, 4 for 6. Yeah, we need him to go ball mode, just go dominant mode, like we've seen him do so many times, where he's unguardable. He drops like 20 plus or something. 3 balls missed by Kuminga. Rebounded. And they're going to call a foul on Ellis. And we're going to see Dean Wade return for Mitchell. It's a loose ball foul on Ellis. Not a shooting foul or anything. And Mo Gay will exit. Dean Wade back in. You see Okongwu back in as well. Kuminga inbounds, almost lost it. Wade almost snatched it. Here's McCollum. Ellis and Alexander Walker kind of tussling underneath there. And that's a offensive foul. Foul on the screen by Alexander Walker. He's like, what? What'd I do? What? What foul? Where? How'd I foul? What are you talking about? Throws back in for Wade. Mo Gay is in for Kispert. That's debatable, I guess. Here's Mitchell. 4, 3, Mitchell up at the buzzer. Got it. It went down even before the buzzer went off. And after one, Cavs up 4, 33-29. I mean, he had the ball off way before the buzzer sounded. Yeah, way before the buzzer sounded. So Mitchell with 4 points after one. Mobley with 10, though. That's what we need right there. We need him to go off. And my microphone tells me that I'm unmuted. It's unmuted, but no signal. I don't get it. I'll be right back. Good now, guys. I mean, of course, if I was muted or if you guys couldn't hear me, you guys would let me know in the chat. That's why I like my chat. Y'all let me know when you can't hear me or whatever. So 33-29 after one. It seemed as though the Hawks always had an answer. But the Cavs get a few good buckets at the end to give them a nice little 4-point cushion. My last game stream of the regular season will be on Friday against the Atlanta Hawks. Funny because I know I said I was going to do other games like besides the Cavs, but I've just been so locked in with this team. I couldn't just, not stream anybody. I couldn't stream anybody else.
Check out our shot monitor books for sure.
A decisive, aggressive Evan Mobley. All 3 shots have come in the lane. You talked about the fouls he's drawn. He's taken 6 free throws. You'll love to see it.
Take one defender. Add a large helping of sand. Mix in some rocks. Freeze to -40 for several days. Then soak in 35. Bake at 122 Fahrenheit. Finally, serve on a plateau of your choosing.
All right, so Dean Wade will be in for Struce. Schroeder will come in for Merrill. And then Mo Gay start off on the bench. We'll see who comes in for him here in a second.
Tonight's access brought to you by Metro by T-Mobile here with Atlanta's Jalen Johnson. Jalen, when you think about this first, just that you make to take
Kispert in for Mo Gay. So it's Okongwu, McCollum, Alexander Walker, Kispert, Kuminga for the Hawks. Here's Alexander Walker. Pull up 3. Got it. Wade, Mobley, Mitchell, Schroeder, and Ellis for the Cavs. That's their 5. Schroeder. Kick out Ellis. Corner 3 is short. Kuminga. Drive. Kuminga up and in for 2. Just pushes dude out of the way. Here in the second quarter, just getting underway. Even though 5 to go, and a foul. That's on Alexander Walker, I believe. Yep. That'll send Mitchell to the line.
bag down on this. Going to look for the physicality. Instead of
Shots for Donovan. First one is good. And then he has one more coming up. Mason Daniels returns for Nikhil Alexander Walker. More free throw for Spida. Of course, Spida played for Quinn Snyder in Utah. Free throw is good. So that's 6 points now for Spida. Cavs up 1. 11 minutes to go in the half. Daniels against Mobley. Mitchell, almost a steal. Got a foul.
They've done all team bonding to try to grow. And over these last 12 or so games, it certainly showed.
With a personal foul. Here's McCollum up top against Ellis. Schroeder against, is this Kispert? Yeah, this is Kispert. Weird seeing him in another jersey. Goes up and a foul on Wade. Let's see. Right there. He's going to challenge. I'll be right back, guys. All right. It's getting kind of dry, so I'm chewing some gum to get my mind going a little bit here, you know? During this commercial break, of course. I'm not going to chew gum while playing a game. Knowing my butt, I'll probably end up swallowing it. Hey, yo. You know? Wait, Cavs win the challenge. Let's go. Clutch challenge by Kenny and company.
Final day in the regular season.
Wow. NBA tip off 5 p.m. So challenged by Kenny and company. Ruled an air ball as well. Okay. So here's the Cavs. Mobley working it inside against Okongwu. Come on. Back him down, bro. Schroeder. Pull up for two is an air ball. Might have been blocked. Back the other way comes the Hawks. Drive by McCollum goes up against Mobley. Got swatted. Or altered, I guess. Schroeder, corner, Wade, three. Nope. Got it back though. Kicks it out. Nice pass. Three. Ellis missed again. Tip back all the way to Mitchell. Mitchell. Drive. Works on Kispert. Send away. Got it. Ooh, that was a nice shot. That was a nice looking shot. Back come the Hawks. Here's Kuminga. Okongwu, Kuminga. Oh, threw off freaking Ellis. Threw him off to the side. Damn. Back comes Schroeder. Mitchell. Oh, that patented little move that he always does. That move is like super effective. And he's already got 10 now. And there's a foul. He goes in for Kuminga. Schroeder slacking. Yeah, Schroeder all up. Yeah, that's why you up that close, bro. Practically up in his face, like all up in his grill. And so free throw coming for Kuminga. Of course, he was traded to the Hawks in the KP trade. This is the free throw. Cavs retain their 1-point lead. 8:58 to go in the half. Schroeder, a former Hawk. Remember the battles we had with his Hawks back then. Goes up, too strong, rebounded by Daniels. Here's Johnson. It's the shot. Back from the Cavs. Mitchell. Drives. Nice pass to who flushes it. Well, Kuminga got it. It's literally just back and forth. Schroeder against Walker goes up and get it. He just back and forth. This is great. It's like a track meet. Daniels, Okongwu up and in. They're just exchanging baskets at this point. Up ahead, here's Ellis. Goes up to Mobley, who throws it down. You score and I score, and you score and I score. 45-42. Here's Johnson. Johnson. Up top. Johnson inside. Okongwu again. Floater. Here comes Schroeder. Elvis trying for three. That's missed. Of course, he wants to be the trend breaker. Here comes Johnson. Goes up on Mobley. Goes up and gets swatted by Mobley. Here comes Schroeder. He goes the other way, and he's going to back out. Here's Ellis. Schroeder left wide open. But he misses because he's a bum. He's a bum. Back the other way. Kuminga blocked by Ellis. Ball gets sent out of bounds, though. Daniels sends it out of bounds. Cavs will still keep it. Now we'll see Harden return from Mobley, and Merrill is in for Ellis. And Mitchell will take a seat. I assume this is probably Allen coming in. I haven't seen Allen in a minute, so I'm gonna guess this is probably JA coming in now. With 14 points, 9 rebounds in the first half. Yeah, Jared Allen's in for Mitchell. Hey, look at him. You can tell he's been working. He's sweating like crazy, bro. Man, he's like, man, I've been cooking out there, man. I love it. Schroeder, Allen, Harden against Kuminga. Allen, Harden, floater missed, rebound by Allen. He goes up, draws the foul, right back to the free throw line. And that's on Daniels, his second. 2 shots for Jared Allen. Allen with 3 points. He has not made a basket from the field yet. Man, if I'm Evan Mobley, I'm just chugging a whole bottle of Gatorade, not gonna lie. I'd be freaking parched doing all that work on the court. Free throw number 1 is good. Gay returns with Vincent for the Hawks. No changes for the Cavs. So you'll have Johnson, Alexander Walker, Kuminga, Gay, and Vincent. Free throw number 2 is short. So that'll just mean Allen has 4 points. And then a foul on Schroeder. Getting a little too frisky with Vincent. Those 2 were teammates in LA, were they? I don't think so. Oh. Might have been. I don't know. Here's Mo Gay. Johnson, kick it out. Sent for 3. Back comes Schroeder. Allen, the dunk. He just goes sky high with that one. When you see him flying, you just get out of the way. Other way, here's Johnson. Over, Gay left open, and he hits the 3. He can hit 3s. Gotta pay attention to him, guys. Come on now. Here's Merrill. It's the 3 right back at you. It's my job. Merrill's first basket is a 3. Here's Johnson. Goes up. Easy. 5:15 to go. 1 point lead for Atlanta. Harden against Kuminga. Drives. Goes up. Got blocked. Here comes Kuminga pushing. Kuminga to Johnson. Inside. Kick out. Walker. 3. Good. Here's Merrill. Down 4. Harden. Drives. Drive up and got it for 2. Drews looks like he's ready to come back in. Got him on the flyby. Hits a 3 for Vincent. Here's Schroeder. Drives. Allen. Lost the ball. Here comes Alexander Walker. Fires. Misses the 3 that time. Brought down by Allen. Allen's got 6 points, 3 boards. Looks like Mitchell's coming back in soon as well. Oh, he cooked the dude. Oh, man. Oh, my God. That would have. Oh, God. Allen wanted to put freaking Kuminga on a damn poster. Oh, that's Jalen Tyson there. I was like, this guy, that's Jalen Tyson. Okay. Damn, he wanted a boom on Kuminga. Oh, God. First, you get Harden cooking Vincent. Oh, tear his ankles up. Leave his ankles on the court. And then Allen almost boomed on freaking. Oh, God. That. Oh. First free throw is good. That would have been as just vicious as what Dre did earlier this year. Ugh. McCollum's back in for Kuminga. Struess and Mitchell are back in for the Cavs for Wade and Schroeder. 47 to go in the half. One more free throw for Jared Allen. And again, misses. Hey, Jarrett, make both free throws. 58-54. Johnson against Struess. Got doubled. Out to Daniels. Doesn't want to put up. That's interesting. Thought he would have tried to let it rip. McCollum against Allen. Got to kick it out. Didn't even get it off, really, and it didn't even reach the basket. 24-second violation. Cavs will get it back.
Now get to a spot you're comfortable, and then look for your best option that he gets to give. That's the vision, improvement, the amazing effect when he
3:21 to go here in the half. Here's Harden. Inside Allen. Lost the ball. Dude, Allen, you are so bad right now, dude. Walker up and in for two. Just Jerry, you gotta get your hands checked, bro. They are clearly not working. Mitchell misses. Here's Daniels. Walker to Daniels. Floater. Good. Just kidding. Whatever they want, bro. God, guys, why don't just stand around on defense? Why don't you? You're practically already doing that. God, they're right back to what they were doing before. Had a great start, but no, that's just lollygag around. Because that's what they do. Lollygag around, jack up bad shots. They play defense. Just stand around. They always leave guys open. See, this is the problem with me chewing gum. I get addicted to it, and I always got to have a piece of gum in my mouth. Well, I don't like to chew gum during streams and such. But it keeps my mouth from drawing out. Yeah.
That's why I get all your office supplies. Your golf balls, your fancy coffee, shampoo, everything in one place. It's like Schwab. Everything investors need, all in one place. So again, at Schwab, they can do everything. Invest, trade, with full wealth management. I think I'm going to be sick.
Wow.
invest your way with Schwab.
It. Clock out. Corona. Playa awaits.
There's more room for imagination.
That's pretty cool. Artemis 2. Showing the moon and the earth. That's pretty dope. It's going to slingshot around the moon and then return home. That's pretty cool.
NBA playoff and Saturday Week 18, ESPN, ABC.
He is communicating environments for every.
All right. Let's get back to it. Cavs are floundering a little bit here in the end to end the half. Actually, they're floundering pretty hard right now. They're down 8. Had a good start, and then they just forgot how to make shots. So here's Mitchell. Okongwu is back in for Gay. 2:38 to go. Mobley. Mobley up top for for Harden. Harden tries his luck at a 3, and it's off. Goes out of bounds. This team can't make shit right now, bro. Straight up. They just go cold. Ice cold. A 33-21 second quarter for the Hawks. And McCollum goes right at Allen, who almost blocks the shot. Here's Mitchell. Drives. Goes up. Kick out. Because why not shoot more threes? Misses again. God, we're looking like the damn UConn Huskies. Johnson for 3 is missed. Brought down. Minute 44 to go. Harden. Kick out to Strus. Drives and he lost it. This team is so buns right now, dude. Kick out. Johnson. Inside. Daniels. Okongwu for 3. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell drives. Inside Allen. Let's kick it out again. Here's Mobley. Mobley goes up. Got it with the hook shot. Mobley's got 16 and 10 already. God. And there's a near stand there, you bum. Just grab the ball. Allen actually knocked the ball out, and this dude's like, huh? You see a big old question mark pop over his head, like, huh? Uh-huh. Strus, Mobley, left open, misses the 3. Because of course he misses the 3, because they can't make them, apparently. They've tried like a billion of them, and they still can't make them. So another game where they shoot themselves out of it, pretty much. Mitchell, drive, floater, good. They can definitely make their 2s. 28 seconds to go. It's 58-67. 67-58 Hawks lead. About a 5-second difference between shot and game clock. Johnson. Oh, he shoved him away, but lost the ball in the process. 5 seconds. Mitchell again. 4, 3, 2, 1. Mitchell gets it again off the bank for the buzzer beater. Did that again twice now. Wow. So after 2, Cavs down 7. Messy quarter, but they're still within striking distance, which has me feeling pretty good about the second half. So with that being said, let's now go into the box score. Yeah. And let's go over it. They reviewed it, and I believe they're going to support the call here. Orlando up by 10 over Minnesota. Ooh. And Detroit smacking. They're crapping on Milwaukee right now. Milwaukee is just so bad because Giannis has been out, and without Giannis, they suck. This is what you get. So for Atlanta, 11 apiece for Walker and Okongwu, 9 for Daniels, 8 for Johnson, 2 for McCollum. Off the bench, Kuminga has 14, 9 for Vincent, 3 for Gay. Overall, 28 of 52 from the field, 54%. 9 of 18 from 3, 50%. And then 2 for 3 from the line. They've been to the free throw line. Jalen Johnson, 2 for 2. Kuminga, 0 for 1. Wow. They're up by 7. That's crazy. 22 rebounds, 14 assists, 2 turnovers, 3 steals, and 1 block with 10 personal fouls. For the Cavs, kind of the opposite when you look. 16 from Mobley, 14 from Mitchell, 7 for Harden and Allen, and 6 for Wade. Yeah, Harden kind of having a stinker. He's 3 for 13 from the field. Wow. So if he even made like even more of those shots, damn near, if he doubled up his makes, he'd probably have around 15-ish points. Nothing's just going down for him right now. Off the bench, you're not really getting crap from the bench. 3 for Strus and Merrill, and then 2 apiece for Schroeder and Ellis. Cavs are shooting 21 of 45 from the field, 47%. 5 of 17 from 3, 29%. But 13 of 18 from the line, 72%. So their free throws are what keeping them in this game. Just like the Hawks makes from 3 are keeping them in the lead. 23 rebounds, 12 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 steal, 5 blocks, and 6 fouls. Yeah. So that's it for that. Cavs looking all right. I mean, they're not looking horrible. They just got to make their freaking shots. That's their only problem right now. Cade's back. Wow. No wonder the Pistons are looking so good. Cade's back. All right. Oh, man. All right. Hope you guys are doing well. I am.
See it first. You inspire us to chase a higher standard. Because a car that doesn't nag feels something. It's a car that's
All right.
shit.
No, Harden's just not making his shots tonight. They're not falling. All right. Here we go.
.com has all kinds of stays. Late beach house is right for some days. Off-brand says something. Find exactly what you're looking for. Booking.com. Welcome to NBA halftime, presented by Hyundai.
Well, the Cavaliers, they got off to a pretty good start. You were hoping to see more from Evan Mobley, but in the second quarter, it's been Atlanta showing why their offense has been so potent. They've inserted CJ McCollum into the starting lineup. It's a 7-point game in the break as we say hello to you from our Los Angeles studio. That's Kendrick Perkins, Brian Members, Andrews. And really, it was that second quarter that was the difference maker here for Atlanta.
Atlanta has been really playing great basketball for the last few months. Nikhil Alexander-Walker, most improved player candidate, great offseason signing. Jalen Johnson is on his way to make triple-double. Great development by the whole Hawks system. Jonathan Kuminga having a terrific first half. Another great trade made by the front office. Let me just say that the Cavs defense, they got to do something without this coach. They have been 19th in defense since the All-Star break. Kenny Atkinson has repeatedly said they've got to get better. This is not the way to go into the postseason. Having 67-point quarters against the Cavs, against the team you might start to play against.
Yep. Windhorse speaking facts.
See in the postseason, so they want to make a statement. On the other side of things, a guy that is making a statement is Evan Mobley, right? We know former defensive player of the year, but a double-double at the halftime, and he's playing with force. Like he's never played with a facilitator like James Harden, able to get out, run, and receive the ball on time, on target, snatch your screws out the run. But this action right here to get the mismatch, a smaller CJ McCollum, don't play with your foot.
Detroit has 75 points at halftime. Sheesh.
You to be pinky side with a basketball. And if you're the Cleveland Cavaliers, you Donovan Mitchell playing today. So you basically saying this guy means something.
This is 66% right over here that these two are going to face off. It says yes in the first round, and Kenya that this is a dress for both. This is not the way you want to come dressed for the
Yeah, exactly.
right. That's not exactly what the Cavaliers would want.
All right, I'm gonna turn my camera back on. There we go. Hey. So Atlanta, right now, let me take a look here real quick. Because again, they gotta keep an eye on Orlando. Orlando is beating Minnesota at halftime by 10. And Atlanta, right now, I believe is only a game ahead of Orlando. So if we win this game today, right here, and then Atlanta loses, if we win and Orlando wins, what does that do? I wonder who has the tiebreaker between Atlanta and Orlando. Let's see here, shall we? This is an easy way to figure it out. You go to one matchup, and then you just look at the overall matchup history. I believe Atlanta has the tiebreaker, so that's huge against Orlando, considering Orlando is just one game back of you. No, they're 2 games back, so technically 3. But Toronto, though, they're the ones that should be worried. At least I think. I don't know if they have the tiebreaker or not. Oh, yeah, Atlanta swept. Oh, damn near swept them. Atlanta. Yeah, they beat them 4-0. Damn. Wow. They beat them 4-0. That's tough. That's tough for the Magic there.
Check this out, though.
But what about Toronto, I wonder? But yeah, in that game against the Timberwolves, there is no Anthony Edwards, which makes sense. Naz Reid 15, 13 for Jaden McDaniels. Jaden McDaniels. For the Magic, 12 for Batadze and 13 for Paulo. Wow. They're not getting anything from their bench for the Timberwolves, which is pretty tough. John Behringer, Jalen Clark, Terrence Shannon, Bones Highland, Julian Phillips. What about Toronto? Okay, so they lost their last meeting against Toronto. That's tough for Orlando. That is brutal. Oh, Toronto won the series against Orlando 2-1, so they have the tiebreaker over Orlando as well. So again, you're only like essentially 2 games back of Toronto. Yeah, that's tough if you're Orlando. You're essentially trapped unless Toronto loses their final 2 games. And you look and see who Toronto has to play in their final 2 games. You got the Miami Heat tomorrow. And then you got New York and then Brooklyn. That's tough, man.
Some folks on the interweb said some thoughts about that, Kendrick Perkins.
Look at the West and how chaotic it is over there. Denver is a game ahead of the Lakers for 3rd. And then the Lakers are tied with the Rockets for 4th. And both of those teams are 3 games ahead of the Timberwolves for 4th as well. And then you look at the play-in round, and it's essentially locked in at this point. Phoenix, LA, Portland, and Golden State. Yeah. Yeah. Those teams are not going to be able to move up. So the only thing we need to figure out is who's facing who. And it looks like it's probably going to be Golden State in the 9-10 matchup for sure. And Phoenix is definitely in the 7-8. So if you're San Antonio, you're either facing Phoenix, the Clippers, or Portland. And if you're the Thunder, you face the loser of the Phoenix LA game. Of course, the winner of the other game, Portland and Golden State right now, would face the loser of that game. And then the Thunder would get that winner. So, honestly, the matchups I want to see probably won't happen, but Warriors and Thunder, and give me Clippers and Spurs. Dude, Kawhi versus his old team? Oh man. Yeah, I would love to do that. I'd probably stream a game of that series. Especially that series. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do as many games as really possible of every series. I'm gonna try to do every series. Maybe. You look at the matchups right now. The guaranteed matchups. Knicks, Raptors, Cavs, Hawks in the East. And then out west, Nuggets and Timberwolves would be fun. A rematch of last year. Lakers and Rockets. Ooh. Ooh. Nuggets and Timberwolves, another rematch? They faced off many times in the past. Wow. And then you get Lakers and Rockets? LeBron versus KD? With Luke? Yes, please. Now, what matchups for the 2-7-1-8 would I like to see? For the East, I want to see Sixers and Celtics so damn bad again. I want it. I want to see that. I'd probably stream a couple games of that series if possible. And then for Detroit, honestly, I think Charlotte or Miami would give them a hell of a fight. Especially Miami. Right? I would love to see like that Miami Heat team against Detroit. Honestly, give me Charlotte over my Charlotte and Detroit. Because of the beef between those two teams from earlier this year when you had that brawl. And in the playoff atmosphere, oh man. Jeez, that would be nuts. And not to mention, if we stay in the fourth seed, we would face the winner of the Pistons or whoever. So I am very confident we would smoke whoever we'd face in the second round. Pistons ain't beating us in a 7-game series. Hell no. Barely beat our B team that one game. We were missing how many guys that one game, and they barely beat us. Let's come to overtime. I don't think we had Mitchell. We didn't have Harden. Because I think that's when he was hurt. I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. I'm not scared of anybody as long as we play well. Now, if we play like we've been playing like shit, where our defense is literally just a bunch of traffic cones and we're just jacking up dumb shots, I'd be a little worried. This team is definitely capable of playing serious ball. And they would be a legit threat for anybody. But they got to play like they want it. So we are a few minutes away from the second half underway. See how the Cavs look in the third and fourth quarter. I know against the Grizzlies, they struggled to start, but they roared to life. And it's funny, the Grizzlies made 29 threes in that game, and they still lost by 16. Like, damn. So there's Jonathan Kuminga and company. 9 of 18 from 3, we're 5 of 17. But then it's like flip for free throws. They have 26 bench points, we have 10. Alexander Walker pull-up misses, rebounded by Wade. Cavs will bring it back. Here comes Mitchell from left to right. Mitchell, down the corner. Floater is good. As Allen hit the deck, he gets up though. 11:30 to go. Drive. Daniels is fouled. Here we go with the fouls.
Game, and I mentioned, is there any human element of senioritis? You've already punched your ticket to the playoffs, and he said, no, we still have an insane sense of urgency. We know we have to stay locked in because we know there's a chance we could see this Atlanta team in the postseason. We need to win as much as
See him again. Free throw, good.
Seven-game series. So he said you follow that math and basically makes tonight a playoff game. He told his guys just win the series. I don't care about seeing.
Throw is missed. Brought down by Allen. Allen's going to end up with like barely a double-double at this rate. Mobley's been cooking. Oh, they took away his rebound? Are you serious for Mobley? Man, come on. Hell. Allen, I'm sorry, Harden dancing around against McCollum. Took his ass. Underneath. Lost it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cavs. Cavs are almost getting what they want in the paint. They played defense. They could take this game. Underneath, looking, gets it to Mitchell, who's hounded by Alexander Walker. Turnaround jumper's good. Back the other way. Here's Johnson. Johnson against Harden. Here's Daniels. McCollum around a screen, chased by Wade. Turnaround jumper, good. Back comes Mitchell. He'll bring it up. Guarded by Alexander Walker. Pull up. 2 is good. Now, Mitchell's got 20 now. And an offensive foul on Okongwu. And Mitchell's like, let's go. Yeah. I'm like, he got you. Oh, man. Smirkin going ISO against Daniels. 5. What the hell, Allen? Wanted to throw it through the hoop like DeAndre Jordan did that one time. And there's a steal. There's Allen who swooped in and took it away. Allen, here's Mitchell. Allen, fouled, and 1 for Jared Allen. That was funny as hell. He went to go throw it through the hoop, man. Come on. Tried to do DeAndre Jordan that one time. Oh my God, brother. Oh, hell no. Holy crap, that's hilarious. Free throw is good. That was hilarious. Oh, it threw the hoop. I think you misjudged how close he was to the hoop when he went to dunk it. Oh, man, that's hilarious. There's a miss by Daniels, brought down by Allen. Allen's now got 10 of his own. Here's Mobley working inside. Goes up. Misses the dunk. Rebound and another foul. Daniels with the foul. His 3rd. These guys are just missing dunks now. What is going on here? My God. Oh, wow. 2 shots for Jarrett. That's great, man. I'm still laughing at that. That's hilarious. He tried to throw the ball through the hoop. First free throw is good. Here's Mobley against Johnson. Spins around him. Goes up, and he just missed it there. It hung on the rim forever. And he makes them both. Golf claps for Jarrett. He made both free throws. 9:27 to go in the 3rd. Cavs up 1. Johnson. Ball goes out. Cavs knock it out of bounds. 9:19 to go. Inbound. McCollum off the inbound misses. Here comes Mitchell. Brings it back the other way. Guarded by Alexander Walker. Drives. Oh, nice pass to Wade. Wade drives over to Allen, who goes up and puts up the 2. I was like, what the hell kind of a magic shot would that have been for Mitchell if he would have put that in somehow? Goes up and the dunk by Okongwu. Up ahead, here's Mitchell. Mitchell against Walker. Mitchell getting some space. Floater, good. Mitchell's got 22. He might drop 30 in this game. I think he will. 8:25 to go. Merrill coming back in. And then Alexander Walker responds. So here we go again. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Ha, 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 ha. Mitchell out to Wade. Wade back to Mitchell. Mitchell sizing him up. A little bit of contact and puts it up. Might have been thinking about a foul there. He might have been kind of hoping that he draws a foul, but nothing was called. Merrill returns for Mobley. Allen's got, Allen's got 14 and 7. Yeah. $7:47 to go. McCollum against Merrill, and there's a foul. Merrill just getting grabby. These guys don't stay fluid on their feet. These guys get blown right past. Denny Avdia walking into the Frost Center. I think it's the Frost. Or is that Portland? I can't tell which arena that is. Might be the Frost Center in San Antonio. Pull up is good. McCollum got 6 points. Here's Merrill. Drive, kick out to Mitchell. Up top, Harden. 3. Good. He needed that for himself, too. Drive. Alexander Walker. Kick out. Okongwu. Underneath. McCollum against Allen. He lost the ball. Here comes Harden. He'll walk it up. Going against Okongwu. Step back 3. Oh, the beard. Oh, the beard be cooking. That's huge. 13 points for Harden. You just let him set up into a 3. Like, are you serious? You let him get comfortable. You let him get in a rhythm. Oh, it's rap. It's a rap, man. Oh my god. He's one of those guys that he sees the ball go through one time. I think then he gets in a rhythm. Sup, Daniel? Do I miss John Cena? A little bit, yeah. I mean, he's still around. He's just not involved in the wrestling business anymore. He's hosting WrestleMania, so that'd be interesting. I mean, I'm old enough to remember when John Cena was, an every week wrestler. He was in storylines with Edge and Kurt Angle. I mean, H, Randy Orton, of course, Batista. Yeah.
Chicken. So, lot more chicken. Lot more chicken. Or EAT. MOCHIKIN. Eat more chicken. Correct.
Cavs looking a lot better this quarter. It's a 21-9 third quarter. Wow. Complete different vibe from the second quarter. Kenny must have laid into them a little bit. Like, yo, guys, come on, let's be serious here. Because most likely they're going to win this game, I hope, and then they're probably going to rest some dudes for the next game. Then it's like you got to remember too. You get the Wizards game, right? They're probably not going to play their starters for that game, and then you don't play again until what, the 18th? You're going to have like a whole week off after this coming up, because you're going to have like practically a whole week off. Yeah, because the playing round is next week already. My God! And then, of course, on next Saturday is when the action begins, the 18th. I just hope they don't put the Cavs on a freaking early game. I want to be kind of a later game, right? Although the best thing is, at least if we're an early game, we can get it over with. I'm just happy we're not in the playing round, really. You know what messed up stat that I learned is the Cavs since like since the 90s have been a boom or bust team, essentially. They've either made the playoffs as a top 4 seed or they haven't made it at all. So Gabe Vincent's in with Kuminga. And then for the Cavs, no changes. Strus is back in for the Cavs with Merrill. Oh, there's a steal, and Wade's got a fast break. He goes up and throws it down. Yeah, they have looked much better this quarter. Different team, pretty much. Underneath, up and in for Alexander Walker. 6:30 to go in the third quarter. Kick out to Strus. Sidestep. That's a bit off. It was a bit short. Rebounded. Here's Wade. Gives it up to Harden. Harden. Sizing him up. Drive. Goes up. Just before the shot clock buzzer. A lot of these shots, they expect a foul or something. Underneath. Oh, it's stolen. Here comes the Cavs. Harden with it. Gets it over to the corner for Wade. Up top, Merrill. And we have a foul away from the ball. It's on Kuminga. And we'll see Mobley return for Allen. That is the second on Kuminga. So Okongwu, Johnson, Alexander Walker, and Kuminga all have 2 fouls apiece on them. This is in for Wade. Mobley is in for Allen. Strus to inbound on the side. And he'll get it to Merrill. Merrill dancing around. Merrill, Harden, 3. Got it. See? You let him get in a rhythm. This is what he does. Here's Kuminga. Johnson underneath. A foul on Merrill. Trying to block the shot from Okongwu. Merrill with his first foul. If Harden starts doing this stuff in the playoffs, like where he starts making shots, this team's gonna be so hard to beat when they're clicking. They just can't be lacking off, right? First free throw is good. Still weird seeing James Harden on my team, though. I don't think we've had a scorer like this on our team since Kyrie or LeBron. A bona fide scorer, like, damn. Free throw number 2 is good. We haven't had a bona fide scorer like Harden since Kyrie, I think, was on our team. But also facilitate like Kyrie. Oh, he's trying to shake a dude off, and he misses the 3 a bit short. Back comes the Hawks. Down 6 now. And an offensive foul on Johnson. That's number 3. Johnson trying to say he flopped. That's enough. Yeah. Oh, he went like that. That's evident offensive foul. He can see the arms extend. Here's Strus. Harden with it against Kuminga. Strus drives. Kick out. It's corner three. Good. Corner three. Here's Alexander Walker against Harden. Four threes in the quarter. That's 12 of their 29 points from the three line alone. Deep three is bricked. Rebounded by nobody. Okongwu takes it and puts it in. There's three dudes in the area. None of them got the ball because it just bounced in between them. No man's land. 4:20 to go. You know what to do. Smoke it if you got it. Ha ha ha. Harden drives, goes up. Oh, tough shot. Missed it. Ends up near the back, near the stanchion area. There's Harden. He comes back. By Mobley out of nowhere. Popped up like a jack in the box. He just popped up behind Merrill like, ha, gotcha. Ooh, he could block. Step back. Kuminga is short. Oh, okay, rebounded by Mobley. He popped up behind him like, peekaboo. Oh, that's funny. Mobley. Turnaround jumper. Short. He was like, gotcha, bitch. Gotcha. Sucker. Pico block. Oh, I block you. Three for Walker. Missed. Strus with the rebound. Here's Strus. Over to Harden. Harden with it. Up top against Walker. Mobley with a screen. Pick and roll time. Nice underneath. Dunk by Mobley. Them out Hawks. Damn, 31-15 third quarter. Completely different from the second quarter. My God. Wow. Harden with 16, Mobley with 18. This is what you like to see. This is what you love to see right here. Strus, he's not really hitting. It stinks, but hey. He's not really taking many shots. Ellis has 5, Merrill has 3. They're contributing at least. They're contributing. Can't be mad. Just be happy they're contributing. I love 2 quarters, pretty much. By the way, shout out to Robert Leo for subscribing earlier. Leo! We'll get you guys a score update here momentarily. I don't know if I can. Can I do this right now? Oh, I can't. That's weird. Oh, okay. Let me. I'll do that later. I thought I could do do something with it, but no. Oh. Oh well. I tried. Oh. Dean Wade being back is pretty big. Cavs are 4-2 when they play together in 6 of possible 27 games. Harden, Mitchell, Allen, and Mobley. This new core 4 has played together in 6 games. It's crazy.
Customers choose your home reward today.
Toyota Tacoma has been the #1 selling truck in its class for the past 21 years. Want to know how they stay #1?
Come on. It's poetry. This hybrid maximum 326 horsepower.
Tacoma's off-road capabilities are better than ever. And you got an eventual 14-inch touchscreen.
Tacoma has the best resale in its class.
Get 4.99 APR financing on a 26 Tacoma or a $299 a month lease.
America drives Toyota.
Let's go places.
or substance. Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Or get a total value of over $8,000 on this Sierra 1500 model, plus get $3,500 trade allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
Back on NBA Wednesday, presented by State Farm. Sunday, Ernie, Kenny, Charles, and Shaq tip off our number to Monopoly 5, and we'll be back at 11 to break it all down. Boston, Orlando, San Antonio, Denver, the 2 games on the final day of the regular season. Vatican clinch a playoff spot when it wins.
All right, Kispert's back in with Mogay and Daniels. Mitchell's back in for the Cavs. Let me move this down. There we go. So follow on Merrill. It's Ellis, Merrill, Strus, Mitchell, Mobley for the Cavs. And then Daniels, Kispert, Kuminga, Gay, and Vincent for the Hawks. I believe they said Atlanta clinches a playoff spot with a win. 3 free throws. Wow. First one missed. Again, if they lose this game, then, Orlando's knocking on your door, and Philly's right there too. Free throw number 2 is missed. Of course, Toronto as well. So he misses 2. Okongwu returns for Gay. Okongwu with 17 points. Free throw is good. So he makes the 3rd. Here comes the Cavs. Strus up the floor. Strus, here's Mobley to Mitchell. Mitchell dancing around. Step back. Too strong. Rebounded by Mobley. Gets it to Merrill. He fires. Hits the 3. Here's Johnson over to Kuminga. Vincent. JK. 3 ball. Good. Okay. No, we're not playing Boston in the first round. No. 2 minutes to go in the 3rd. Drive. Strus gets sent out of bounds by Daniels. Cavs retain possession. Look at that. Mobley going up to get it. All right. Here's Mobley with it. Over to Mitchell. Mitchell against Kispert. Mitchell, step back. Shot clock buzzer. He just loves beating buzzers these days, doesn't he? He's got 25. Drive, Kuminga. Kicks it up. Daniels spins. Goes up. Runs into Strus. Offensive foul. That's 4 on Dyson Daniels. And he just gets in that spot and bang. Walker is back in for Daniels. He's hyped too. I'd be hyped. Hitting those big shots. He's having one hell of a game. And Strus underneath gets past Kispert. Just about a minute 12 and counting here. Kispert to Okongwu off balance and gets fouled. It's number 1 on Mobley. I think the lineup, the rotation that we've seen tonight is probably going to be the rotation we see in the playoffs. Give or take a few guys. Obviously, Jalen Tyson, when he comes back, he'll have a feature in the rotation. Possibly Thomas Bryant too. But again, there's the national TV schedule. Thursday, Celtics and Knicks, Lakers, Warriors. Friday, Cavs, Hawks, Wolves, and Rockets. Johnson's back in for Kispert. Free throw is good. Here's Mitchell. 104 to go. Mobley pestered by Okongwu. Here's Mitchell. And we have a whistle on the floor. There's going to be a foul on Walker. His second? His third. That's his third. First in the last 2 minutes. Here's Mobley. Strus. Drives. Passes. Oh, he lost it in traffic. Here comes the Hawks. Alexander Walker. Kuminga on the corner is a dud. Brought down by Ellis. Here comes Mitchell. Mitchell. Drives, goes up, and gets the 2. He's got 27. 30 seconds to go. Working against Merrill. Got to be careful here. You don't want to foul. Pass. Kuminga underneath. Lost it out of bounds. Cavs ball.
He was aggressive as a scorer first, attacking downhill, making his play. His team.
So, talking to his guys, like probably calling off. Six, 5, 4, 3 from Mitchell. 2, Strus for 3. Good. 0.5 to go in the third. And the heave is not even close. After 3, Cavs up 17. Wow. They've completely flipped the script from the second quarter to the third. Even Strus gets in on the fun, hitting the 3. Man, this is how dangerous this Cavs team can be when they're pretty much healthy. All we need is Jalen Tyson back and I guess Thomas Bryant, but mainly JT, and we're all set. We got essentially like a 10-man rotation for the playoffs. Maybe like depending on the matchup too. There's going to be some games where you might see more of JT and less of Sam, or more of Sam and less than maybe Strus. I don't know. We got a fully damn loaded roster right now. And we're cooking. How's the Cavs game going? Going great. I don't want to play the Hawks. Well, we're going to have to. I'd rather face Atlanta over Orlando. Yeah, Orlando is a physical team, and yeah, they're a very physical team. I'd rather face Atlanta. I think a 7-game series against Atlanta. I think Cavs win it maybe in 7. No, 5. Say 5 or 6. Yeah. 5 or 6. It all depends on what kind of Harden and Mitchell show up. If we're getting this Harden and Mitchell in that series, oh, we're winning in 5. They can't stop Harden and Mitchell when they get hot. Especially if Mobley and Allen are controlling the paint. Yeah, they can't stop them when they're rolling. No. And then if we get Jalen Tyson back, which I'm sure we will, he was actually questionable heading into today, but after like a little one-on-one like practice session, I guess he just wasn't right to go. He was questionable though, so he was getting close.
Take into account the Hawks as a team had 20 points in the period, but we know for the Cavaliers, it's about showing up on defense as well. The fourth quarter for Cleveland coming up with this.
Mitchell's got 27, 4, and 4. Mobley's got 18 and 12 and 3.
Allen helps millions spend smarter and save more for the things that matter most to them. That's why we're the bank that's your ally.
And these two teams face off again on Friday. I wouldn't be surprised if they rested players on Friday. But we'll see, though. Heading into the fourth, Dennis Schroeder will come in for Merrill. McCollum is in for Vincent. And Mo Gay is in for Okongwu. Schroeder up the floor. Former Hawk, of course, like I've mentioned earlier. Pass to Mitchell. Mitchell, Mobley. Goes up, draws the foul. Right to the line for two again. Foul is on Johnson. His fourth, I believe. Strus will be shooting free throws here. That's right, it says Strus, but it's Mobley shooting. That's weird. First one, missed. Four fouls on Jalen Johnson. It says Max Strus, but it's actually Mobley. That's weird. Free throw good. Blitz the pair. 19 for Mobley. There's a three for Kuminga. 105.90. Mobley. Oh, that's batted. Strus hit it right to Okongwu. Or that's Gay. That's not Okongwu. That's Gay. Out of bounds. It'll stay with the Hawks. A 44-point third quarter for the Cavs. Holy crap. Inbound from McCollum. Goes to Gay. Getting pounded. Here's Walker against Ellis. Spins. Goes up against Mobley and puts it in somehow. Wow. And 53 to go. Pull up. Missed. Back the other way. Here comes Johnson against Strus. Goes up. Bad bounce. Taken by Schroeder. Here comes Mitchell. Mitchell drives. Goes up and got missed, but the dunk by Mobley cleans it up. To the corner. Kuminga misses. Brought down by Mitchell. Mitchell might get a double-double eventually here. We'll see. Schroeder goes up. Foul and one. Even Dennis Schroeder is getting in on the fun of making and ones and such. First foul on McCollum. Gotta love Dennis Schroeder. First 5 seasons with Atlanta. We all remember when he used to have like the little blonde patch in his hair. Remember that? When he first got into the league, he always had like a blonde patch in his hair. Clint Capella kind of had the same thing. Free throw is good for Schroeder. He's now got 4 points. Wow, we've doubled him up 50 to 25 in the second half. Completely changed things around here. Johnson, Alexander Walker. Here's Johnson. Fires. No. Rebounded by Kuminga against a smaller Ellis. Kick it out. Alexander Walker goes up and he lost the ball out of bounds. Back to the Hawks. 9:42 to go in the game.
Deep into the clock.
Moving all over Johnson here. Misses. And a foul called on Harden. His second. Tom's going to come in for Alexander Walker. Free throw's good. There's a look at the East standings. 5 games separate the Cavs and the Hawks, so there's no way they're going to catch us. But Atlanta has to fend off Toronto, Philly, and Orlando, and even Charlotte. They're all within like a game and a half of the 5th spot. Here's Mitchell. Underneath. Mobley. Back out to Mitchell. Goes right up. Oh my God, he got blocked like out of nowhere. Kuminga misses. Put back. Missed again. Rebounded. McCollum goes up. Missed again. And then finally put it down. God. Drive by Schroeder. Lost the ball. Okay, you got to get Schroeder out of there.
It's closing speed as a shot block.
Damn. That was close to a goaltend. Daniels. Johnson misses. Other way, here comes the Cavs. Mitchell. Mitchell over to Schroeder. Harden open for 3. He misses. Back comes McCollum. Goes up and got it. Timeout, Cavs. 12-point lead now. 11-6 fourth quarter for the Hawks. Exactly, Squirrels. Keep our foot on these guys' throats. Toronto and Atlanta would be sweeps or 5s. Probably. I don't know. That's tough. Brandon Ingram's a gamer, though, so I don't know. We had problems with him this year. Who do I want to win? Cavs. Detroit, some issues in the first round. He's already back. That's why they're smoking the crap out of Milwaukee. Actually, I could see us losing the next game. I think we rest guys and stuff, to be fair. Wouldn't be shocked. I know their strategy. Only thing is, if you don't play them next game, then you're probably not going to play them against the Wizards. So they're not going to play for over a week now. Because the next time they'll be on the court is probably Saturday, I think. Next Saturday, when the playoffs begin. Unless we play on Sunday. But even then, I don't know.
Right away, the new painter tenderness stores ulcers. Chart is a little pill with a big story to tell. And if you ask me, it's pretty swell. Do you want to grow tall to reach pieces? Some might say that is an unfair advantage.
Mobley has 21 points and 14 boards. Wow. Harden's got 16. Mitchell got 27. Allen's even doing good too. Honestly, I'd bring Allen back in there. Let him really go off. But they got to be careful with Allen because his knee is probably barking at him. Tendonitis is nothing to play with. You got to be careful with that stuff. But especially without Thomas Bryant. That's the tough part. Ugh. So Mobley is coming out. And Sam Merrill's in with Mitchell also exiting for a few minutes here. My guess is it'll be Allen.
It's a ridiculous shot that Donovan Mitchell in this instance taking a pick. Get the shot clock recognized. I've got another.
Allen returns for Mitchell. Allen's got 14 points. 14 and 7 for Allen. All right. Here's Schroeder. Allen lost the ball. Kuminga right down the lane for 2. Here we go. This is the 7th game those 4 have played together. Wow. Harden spins. Lost the ball. Guys, can we please stop these guys, snatch our lunch? My God. Gay misses. Rebound right back to the Hawks, but a foul. That's 5 on Johnson now. And Johnson's going to challenge. Quinn Snyder's going to challenge. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so call stands. Hawks are charged with a timeout and 5 fouls on Johnson now. It's big for later. Let's start the tanks. Jason, don't be jumping the gun just yet. First round matchup. The outcome doesn't really matter. For ego. I like that. True, yeah, this is only the 7th game that these starters have all played together. They essentially call this a dress rehearsal kind of game. Here's Merrill. Harden. Harden over to Merrill. Oh, look at that. Dude just got dumped off. And there's Allen with the dunk. Damn. 7 minutes to go in the game. You know Mitchell and them are going to come back in eventually. Struess is already walking to the scorer's table. McCollum. Pull up good. All the way, here's Harden. Harden fires. That's a bit off. And they're going to call a foul on Merrill. And it's 4. So we're going to see Struess return for Keon Ellis. So, of course, we have an amazing third, so why not have a crappy fourth quarter? Of course. Classic Cavs. Gotta figure Mitchell will be coming back in with Mobley eventually. I keep watching the bench to see when he comes up. Free throw points are good. 112, 80, 112, 104. 17-8. Fourth quarter for the Hawks now all of a sudden. Here's Harden. Struess to Harden. 6:05 to go. Cross and he almost lost it. Nice save by Schroeder. Allen called for a 3-second violation. They're derping now. One of the Cavs will follow up an amazing third with a shitty-ass fourth quarter. Classic Cavs. Drive, kick out, Kuminga. Walker. Pull up 3. Good. Someone needs to tell Kenny to call a timeout and get Donovan back out there. Here's Harden. Lost the ball. And here comes Daniels with the dunk, and it's a 3-point game. So this bozo Kenny waits until it's a 3-point game to call a timeout. Hey, Kenny, you could have called a timeout 3 minutes ago. And now it's a 3-point game, just like that. Good old Cavs, right? Let your rotten bench tank our lead. Okay. Being sloppy as always. Man, that lead was nice. You had a 44-20 third quarter, and then you follow it up with an even shittier fourth quarter. This team just makes no sense. See if they can, close this game out. Or are they just going to sell both of these games against the Hawks? Wouldn't even shock me, to be honest.
The SoFi NBA playing tournament is only on Prime. Start Tuesday night. 6 games. SoFi NBA playing tournament begins Tuesday. Only on Prime. Tonight, in your spacious La Quinta suite, your eyes could use a break. After a long day of seeing...
Man. Hang on. Mitchell's back in for Schroeder. That for later. All right. 17-2 run. Really? Damn. Here's Merrill underneath. Allen. The hell was that? Chance to possibly tie the game here. Floater missed. Rebound. Kick out. Kuminga. Misses. Rebounded. Allen gets dragged down. It'll stay with the Hawks. This team doesn't want to win this game. The Cavs would do this garbage. Please back in for Strus. So you'll have Allen, Mobley, Harden, Mitchell, Merrill on the floor for the Cavs. Alexander Walker, Daniels, Kuminga, Gay for the Hawks. 5 minutes to go. Foul on Merrill. That's, I believe, 5 now on Merrill. Merrill. So free throws coming up. Yep. Classic Cavs. Watch them lose this game. Watch them lose. First one is good. Oh, yeah. Go before the inbound. Daniels. Drive. Go up. Misses again. Rebounded by Mobley. Here comes Harden. Harden forces the screen against Gay. Harden drives. Fouled. 2 shots for James Harden. That's what you do right there. I like that. A tank.
Gets into the pot. So he's got the match. Watch how he gets into his body at the end.
Allen Johnson's going to return for Kuminga. Nkunku's in for Gay. Free throw's good. One more.
Hart is number 6 all time in made free throws in his
Wow.
games. Just saw.
6 in the second half. Free throw's good. 4:36 to go. Drive up and good. Misses the layup. 25-10. Fourth quarter for the Hawks. McCollum to tie it. Misses. Rebounded by Mobley. 4 minutes to go in the game. This is when you rely on your closers. Harden. Sizing him up. Step back. He's fouled. That's on Johnson. That's 6. You know what that means? That's 6. Hit the bricks, Jack. Bye-bye, Jalen. That's another 3-point foul. Harden is so dangerous in that department. He draws you in and then tap dancing. That's a good way to put it. So Kuminga comes in for Johnson, who's now done for the night. 3 free throws for James. First one is good. Harden is so dangerous when it comes to that stuff because his dribble is so fluid. Like Doris Burke said, it's like he's tap dancing. Free throw number 2 is good. That's a good way to put it. He's tap dancing out here. And one more coming up to make it a 5-point lead. 8-time All NBA, MVP in 2017-18. Free throw is good. Here's Walker. Misses the three. Rebounded by Mobley. Mobley's got 21 and 17. Wow. Harden. Harden. Guarded by Daniels. Harden. Out to Mitchell. Over to Merrill. Corner. Mobley for three. He's been attempting a lot of threes from what I saw. He's been just abusing these guys in the paint. Walker races on by, misses the shot. Up ahead, here's Merrill. Of course, he's going to stop instead of trying to kill him in transition. Underneath, and Mobley gets dragged down. That's a foul on McCollum, his second. And now we go to the line for free throws. I like how our two big guys have 37 points combined with 24 rebounds. First one, too strong. Better than he was previously, but still not good. Got to make all your free throws. "17 boards is a season high for him? Wow. I think he could easily break that. He could easily get 20. Free throw number 2 is good. Crawls in. That'll give him 22 points, I believe, or 21. Yeah, 22. 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. McCollum against Merrill. Drive, pull up, and good. Got the bounce. Back to a 4-point game. 2:42 to go. Harden going to walk it up the floor. Harden. 2:26 to go. He's dancing with, and then he lost the ball. See, James, do that, bro. You can't watch where you put the ball. And the dunk by Kuminga. He got way too in on that dribble. 2:04 to go. Here's Mitchell. 2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes. Merrill fires. Why is he taking the shot of all people? And here comes the Hawks. Chance to tie or take the lead. 1:47 to go. Walker lost the ball. Allen comes up with it with ease. 1:38 and counting. Mitchell drives, stops, puts it up, and he's fouled. Remember, Mitchell won a game with free throws a while back. Remember that? Fouls on Daniels, his fourth. Oh, this is fifth. Oh, damn. He's got 5 fouls now. 2 shots for Donovan Mitchell.
At the end that allows the key to get
First one is good. First point of the fourth quarter for Mitchell. That's crazy. That's nuts. One more coming up. Wow. Second free throw is good. There it is. $1:30 to go. 1:32 to go. McCollum drives, pull up for 2, missed. Allen brings it down. Mitchell gonna race up the floor. Mitchell trying to dance around. Oh, he's getting. And foul on Mitchell.
Okay.
Mitchell is dealing with a little bit of an ankle thing because he ran into a defender last game that I streamed against the Pacers. He was doing a little dance on the side after he put up a shot and then kind of ran into a defender on the Pacers. If it were a playoff game, Mitchell would have come in sooner. True. I mean, if this was a playoff game, we wouldn't be seeing a lot of these guys. It would be like an 8-9 man rotation. I mean, obviously, you would have your starting five, and then you'd have probably Strus, Ellis, Schroeder, and Merrill. I probably would assume that'd probably be your 9-man rotation. Now, when Tyson comes back, it'll be interesting to see what they do if he comes back. I don't think we're going to see much of Thomas Bryant. Unless, like, Allen gets in foul trouble.
So he reaches across the body of Donovan Mitchell first. After he reach is when you'll see Donovan pull his left arm up. It's taking some time, and it's an interesting one.
See what they rule here, because if this is on Daniels, he's out of the game. This is a tough one. Defensive foul on Daniels. His night's over. Damn. So good. Again, another good challenge by the Cavs. Dyson Daniels, his night is over. He fouled out. So Mo Gay will check in for him now because he reached the cross of Mitchell. So now, yeah, neither team has challenges now, I believe, because they lost theirs and we won both of ours. So I think he's getting an explanation, like why they originally said that. He really want to know, like, what happened, you know, like. Yeah, okay. All right. He's probably getting an explanation as to like what did he see originally. But yeah, Dyson Daniels kind of reached across, initiated the contact. And then Mitchell was trying to shrug him off. 2 shots for Spida. First one is good. There's 30 now. One more coming up. So yeah, Johnson and now Daniels are both fouled out. That's tough. One more. And it's good. About 1:13 to go. Here's McCollum. Goes to the corner. Here's Kuminga against Mobley. Pull up is short. I believe, yeah, Kuminga and Mobley were in the same draft class. Here's Mitchell. Up court. Here's Harden. Harden with it against Alexander Walker. 44 seconds. Harden drives, spin, step back, up, and tough shot. He could have made that, but it bounced. Took a bad angle. McCollum makes the shot. Completely airballs it. Mitchell goes running off the out of bounds. Spikes it off of Alexander Walker. 0.1 to go. Wade's going to come in for Mitchell here. Probably for defense. I'm pretty sure Mitchell's ankle's probably, saying, okay, that's enough. Underneath, kick out, corner. Kuminga against Mobley. But he got blocked for the rim. And then Mobley almost lost it himself. It's up ahead. Wade. And they're not going to foul. Wow. They're not going to foul. And this game is O-V-A over. Cavs win. Final score 122-116. Despite the surge from the Hawks in the fourth quarter. The deficit was too much. And the Cavs did enough to win. And they now secure 51 wins on the year. And they're 51-29 on the year now. 26-14 at home. The Hawks fall to 45-35 on the year and 22-18 on the road. These two teams will see each other in literally 2 days in Atlanta. And that game will have a lot of stuff behind it. And I'm pretty sure we'll be seeing these guys again next week. Possibly. Unless they fall off a cliff and then, like Orlando or Philly takes the spot, which would be just freaking crazy. Or Toronto. Oh, God. Imagine if it ends up being Toronto. Anyways, let's take a look at the box score here before I head out real quick. For the Hawks in the loss, every one of their starters had double figures. 25 for NAW, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Very good game for him. Extremely efficient. He kept him in the game. 25 for Alexander-Walker. 18 for Okongwu. And then 12 for the other three, Johnson, McCollum, and Daniels. Off the bench, though, 24 for Kuminga. And then 10 for Vincent and 3 for Gay. And then overall, 47 of 94, so 48% from the field, 12 of 34 from 3, 35%, and 10 of 15 from the line, 67%. 6-7. And then 43 boards, 23 assists, 11 turnovers, with 8 steals and 6 blocks and 25 fouls. Mobley getting interviewed, I think, for was that FanDuel or the radio or something? Banger. For the Cavaliers, they played 9 guys tonight. Like I said earlier, this is probably going to be our playoff rotation. Of course, once we get Jalen Tyson back, I'm sure you're going to probably replace... Well, Tyson will probably start, I'd assume. But we'll see what happens. But, 31 from Mitchell, 22 from Mobley, 22 and 19 from Mobley, too. That's insane. Double-double for him. Harden had 21. Not very efficient, but he went more volume over... he went quantity over quality tonight. He was trying to get going. Have one of those vintage Harden games. He had 21. 21? 16 for Allen and 8 for Wade. Off the bench, didn't get much from them. 8 from Strus, 6 from Merrill, and then 5 apiece for Schroeder and Ellis. 41 of 88 from the field, 47%, 12 of 33 from 3, so they took one more 3 than we did, 36%, and 28 of 35 from the line. That's crazy, 80%, and a lot of those misses were from Evan. Lee and Allen were always at the free throw line tonight. They shot a combined 14 of 21 from the line. They were the only 2 that missed free throws. Harden and Mitchell made it to the line, but they made all theirs. They were combined 11 of 11. 11. And then Schroeder made it for 1, had an and 1, of course, and then Ellis had 2. 47 rebounds, 22 assists, 11 turnovers, 6 steals, 6 blocks, and 14 fouls. So they really did a good job not fouling today, and it showed. Only one guy was in foul trouble, and of course it was Sam Merrill. So the Cavs will finish up the season series on Friday, April 10th against Atlanta. And then we wrap up the regular season on Sunday, I believe, against the Wizards. And then it's on to the playoffs. And we'll see who we end up facing. Toronto would save on travel. Have to go across the border, though. Imagine, playoff game. Oh, your visa's not working. It's not working. What do you mean my passport won't work? Sir, have you been in trouble with the law in the last year? No. But it says here you have been. Really? What'd I do? I don't know. Oh, God. That would be our luck, too. Right? Oh, God. Could you imagine that happening, like, in a series in general? You got to cross the border and you find out your best player can't play because he got in trouble somehow and, you know, they won't let him across the border. Oh, that would be, oh, God. Oh, man. Can't even imagine how tough that would be. So, yeah, Cavs win 122-116. Let me actually do this real quick. And now we have 2 more games left. So I'll be live on Friday for game 81 of 82 against the Hawks. We'll see how they play. And hopefully we can take the season series and secure the tiebreaker. But I would not be shocked if they just rested everybody. Honestly, if I look on the injury report and they are resting everybody, I'm probably not even going to bother streaming the game. Because why? Why should I stream the game? Right? If nobody's going to play, I'm not even going to bother. So keep an eye out for that. So yeah, Cavs win. Overall, good game for the Cavs. They needed this. You know, they've won 4 in a row, 2 games left, and let's keep it going. So I'll be live for my Guardians Royals series recap and Cardinals series preview probably within the next few hours later tonight. So keep an eye out for that. But until then, shout out to everybody who came through tonight. Tribe, Jojo, Rays, of course, Eric, Alpha, Kenny, Buddy, Don Hertigone, Daniel, of course, my guy, damn Daniel, back at it again with the 1 comment. And of course, you have Fox, you have Karam, Foro, the mods, the legendary mods, Eric, Jacob, B. Skrills. Yeah, the legendary mods in the house. Jason Northcutt, of course. Yeah. Central Tokyo. And everybody else who was watching. Maybe you were watching, but you didn't want to comment. Shout out to y'all, too. But with that being said, I'm going to head out, and I will see you guys in maybe a few hours. Probably closer to like 11-ish for the series recap. So, with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go, Cavs. See you guys later. Bye-bye. Yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Big win. Big win.